I figure he would
Don't
exist
fucks
already.
with tradition.
Alright. We's live.
Hello, people.
Someone probably checked Twitch to make sure I can be heard, but we's live.
Nah, no one gets to check.
That's
We're
fine.
all silent all day.
That's
Okay.
cool. Alright, so, this is another special edition of Defy Danger. We're taking a 1 week hiatus from our normal game to do our wonderful world of one shot with Danny as our dungeon master. So, that being said, I'm going to turn it over.
Okay, before we start, did Joel just disappear for anyone else?
It does seem like that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finn died.
Finished it.
So, I guess we should go with a recap since it's been God knows how long.
It's been a hot minute, for sure.
So, was it 3 or 4? I believe it was all 4 of you, right? No, because
Oh.
Brad wasn't here. So, the 3 of you, Orangelo, Tara, and Ko the Bold, came from a fantasy world. And through some weird set of circumstances, y'all ended up in a cyberpunk world, where you got to meet both Kingzilla and Finn. In the previous episode, I guess we'll call it, you learned a little bit about the world and how it works. You got to meet a AI by the name of, what was it, Mr. Valewood, and were sent on a mission to, or accepted a mission to go kill a set of cyber psychos.
Yep.
Y'all managed to defeat said cyber psychos. Finn unsuccessfully tried to loot the bodies and found some lint. Then Tara looted, I believe, the same body and got a note off of it, or a microchip off of it. Y'all did a fairly good job of taking them down. Y'all turned in the mission back with Mr. Valewood, and went up to Kingzilla's abode to have a slumber party.
That did all happen. Can't confirm.
Yep.
Ah, yes, and Ko the Bold yeeted his shield down an alleyway.
Yep. I got it back though.
Happened to Joel.
Oh no. Joe.
Anyways, after a successful sleepover, y'all wake up in the morning and can do whatever y'all wish.
Whatever we wish.
Yeah, that sounds
Well,
very
no.
open-ended.
It is very open-ended.
Dangerously so.
Ko the Bold, is there any food in here? In this place? I know we ordered out
You
for
know
dinner.
from last time that you can just, like, say that you want some kind of food and the walls will order it for you.
Cool. I'm very loudly talking to the wall because I like you can't hear me. It's like Ko the Bold's yelling out ingredients, and he's like, kale, spinach, carrots, shallots, and he's just like yelling a number of vegetables out off to it.
Keeps going, unknown ingredient. Unknown ingredient.
I'd like to posit that I was the first one awake, and everyone is still asleep when I'm yelling, and then maybe my yelling might wake people up.
Alright.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Right.
Paladin's got to get up early to pray to his god.
Yeah, I'm yelling at the wall, and that's just what I'm doing.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
I'm just gonna wake up and go, why are you yelling at the wall?
Rangelo, did I wake you?
Well, obviously, I'm now awake.
My apologies, Rangelo. This wall, the king says it gives you food, but I have yelled hundreds of different vegetables and nuts and it tells me that it does not exist. This
Meat.
is but Ko is vegetarian.
Meat.
He says
Please
Steak.
specify what kind of meat. Steak. Confirmed.
Look how
Ordering
easy
steak.
that was.
He says, "This is you must pardon. This is bullshit."
Can I roll discern realities on how to help him order a vegetarian dish?
Carrot juice.
You can.
It's okay.
You've come to understand from last night that anything vegetarian is unusually hard to find.
You're going to die, Co. Apparently you can't eat anything.
I must
The
die.
closest thing that you could imagine,
Grass juice.
grass. No, the nearest thing that you can imagine is maybe asking for a menu would be helpful.
Okay, then I do that.
All right. Part of the wall goes black, and text appears upon it, giving you names of various different types of foods, mostly meat or eggs or something of that sort.
He would probably eat eggs.
But look, eggs
And
is
in
pretty
quotations, you see vegetables, and it's different forms of nutritious vegetable paste.
Oh,
Ko
so
says,
Disgusting.
you get to eat paste.
Ko says,
I point that out.
I think then I will have 24 eggs and
Jesus.
the paste.
That's gross.
Well, that's
Ordering 24 eggs, and please make a selection on what kind of paste, and it'll list out like a bunch of different vegetables.
He chooses like a fair mix of like, greens and then like carrot type and just like a variety of things.
Order confirmed. And like maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, you'll start smelling the food.
Okay. So it says this magic is flawed.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
I'm waiting for my meat. Can I get some juice or wine or some alcohol? A beer? Can I get a beer?
You could attempt to order alcohol, yes.
Can I get an ale? Ale?
The wall begins to
Ale!
list off. The wall begins to list off like 15 different kinds of ale.
Okay.
Pale red. One called mahogany.
Then give me the 6th one.
Okay. You see the sink tap jiggle a little bit and begin dispensing some form of liquid.
Ew.
It
is black and thick.
Oh, well, that was a terrible thing. Well, I guess I'll drink this motor oil.
It'll make you forget you're drinking
drink it?
motor oil.
Sure.
You find it surprisingly refreshing.
Oh, this is surprisingly refreshing. Delicious.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I order breakfast.
What are you, a robot?
Well, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of afraid of what to order, so if I order breakfast, it'll probably give me the standard of what typically people get around this place.
Asks what kind of drugs you would like.
Breakfast? Okay, well, I don't really feel like doing drugs. I'm talking about the food kind of breakfast.
Oh, Tara, very, very, very good. Yes, the drugs dehydrate you. I don't want your thirst to return.
Jesus.
Would you like standard or optimal breakfast?
Optimal breakfast.
Alright.
Let me guess, there's drugs in the breakfast.
Ordering 6 eggs, 4 strips of bacon, 35 pieces of sausage,
Jesus.
2 waffles,
Oh, it's still going.
Ko says,
Orange juice.
what is waffle?
It pulls up a definition of what a waffle is.
So it is cooked bread.
Cooked sweetbread.
He says, ooh. Codebold would like 20 waffles.
Ordering 20 waffles.
Does all of this cost money?
Alright. Yes.
Cool. Are we using our money or are we using King's money?
We'll say it's put on a tab.
Cool. Because Code, I would say Code doesn't understand that, like, it costs money. He just thinks that you order it and it comes.
I also don't know if we're spending our own money or not, so there was that.
So, Kingzilla and Finn, y'all doing anything? Ordering breakfast as well?
I am not eating a thing.
Kingzilla?
He said he was.
burrito. You're gonna give me grilled chicken, black beans, white rice, and a tortilla. Or I'm gonna get you.
Would you like small, medium, large, or king size?
One of each.
What?
Ordering
Must be my-
burritos.
Must eat my burritos in size order. What?
So, begins ordering all the stuff and says the total will be 255 credits.
Ko
Fuck
says,
your credit.
is this for everybody?
Yeah.
Ko says, oh, please, King, let me provide for this meal. I must return the hospitality you have shown us all.
All right, let's eat.
He says, great. Finn is holding my money as I understand. I don't think it's true, but that's what the magic man told us.
Yeah, if you want, you can just like hold his card up to the wall and it'll scan it.
Does Finn do that?
Sure.
Because all the money got digitally downloaded to Finn for all of us. You have it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Technically, I said last game you could make accounts for them, and I believe we posited that we did make accounts, but it's probably better if you're holding on to their ID chip card things.
I'll take Cola Bold's card and pay for everyone's stuff.
Great.
Alright, so it's minus 255 money.
Cool. And I would have had 500 plus the 1326. So I would have had 526 credits initially. Because we all got 20. We all got 2,500, which was divided 5 ways.
Yeah.
So, and how much was it? Sorry.
255.
All right. Cool. All right. Good deal. All right.
Alright. You begin to smell breakfast, and in a moment, the fridge opens up and there's food in it.
Cool.
What kind of sorcery is this?
It's
magic.
Sorcery.
The magic of technology.
Ko says, "Is there? Do you have a tiny cook in there? Is it a gnome? Is there a gnome cook inside the wall? You have gnomes. Is it an infestation? Are they enslaved?"
That's more towards Kingzilla
Yeah.
or Finn.
Yes, but they're invisible and they don't talk.
He says, "Oh, well, should not we free them and make them part of the commune?"
Well, if you don't ever want to eat again.
He says, "Well, Ko can fix his own food."
Yeah, well, others can't.
Ko must ponder this.
So we can posit that you've eaten breakfast.
Oh, I wonder. Can I say? So while Kingzilla is eating his burrito, Ko looks over and sees it, and he's like, "What an efficient way to consume food." he takes his waffle and he like wraps the eggs and the paste up in the waffle and try and fashions it into kind of a burrito.
That sounds disgusting.
Actually,
It sure does.
I've done that, but it was taco and it was delicious.
Yeah.
But it didn't have vegetable paste in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's where it took a wrong turn.
Yep.
How do you know? I might have chewed up some broccoli and spit it on the waffle.
That's not any better.
Yeah, that's something you shouldn't divulge to people, but whatever.
So
Not
we can
better.
posit that you've eaten breakfast. You know that if you wanted to take a mercenary style mission, you would go down and talk to keep losing track of his name, Mr. Valewood. You could explore the town. You could sit in the apartment all day. It doesn't matter. Whatever
Ordering
you want to do.
breakfast.
Sir,
Order
Sir-
more breakfast.
Your Majesty, Mr. Zilla.
Yeah.
The Mr. Valewood had told us before about some gang, I believe, the Takeshi Gang. Do you know of these hoodlums?
Oh yeah.
So, since Kingzilla lives in the area, he would know that the Takeshi Gang has been basically terrorizing, like, downtown Japantown. Typically, they're doing breaking and entering, or they're setting up shop in the nightclub, and for some odd reason, the police can't seem to catch them. No one can seem to figure out why.
Kobold would basically suggest that we vanquish this evil. But that's just one man's opinion.
Yeah, on
Someone else
board.
want
Let's
to
go
do-
kill something.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
Then
Let's go.
let us claim victory for Ivankov and for good.
Gotta find it. There it is. Okay. Alright. So, y'all head downstairs. Mr. Valewood beckons you and welcomes you, says good morning, and asks if you would like to take any of the missions.
Hello, Mr. Ghost. It is a pleasure to see you again.
Hello. A pleasure to see you as well, Mr. Ko.
He says, "Is the evil that is the Takeshi Gang still available for vanquishing?"
He pauses for a moment. Yes, Takeshi Gang is still here. The bounty for them is still 5,000.
He says, "Most excellent."
From recent information, it seems they've holed up in a small nightclub just a little way south of downtown Japan town.
So,
That's gonna fuck with me every time.
Ko kind of like gets closer to Mr. Balewood and like leans in and he says, "So, Mr. Wood, you seem to be a purveyor of information."
Of sorts.
He says, "Could you enlighten us of any weaknesses that we could exploit?"
Not much is known about the technology that the Takeshi Gang are currently using. They tend to silence those who normally would be able to speak.
So
But
you're saying their magic
if-
is mysterious.
you can say as such, yes. Down the street a ways from here, there's a group of people called the Vortex Bikers. I don't know how much you may know about the gangs in the area. Kingzilla would know who they were. Finn might.
Coach kind of looks left and right and he's like,
Heard of them, yeah.
But he says that they're generally well liked by their community, and they may or may not have some information regarding that.
Coach says, He says, also, Ko says to King Zilla, Mr. Zilla, I know we spoke before about Ivankov and communism. Have you had any time to consider this?
Can I still bring the pain to people who wrong me?
As long as you are aligned with the good morals of communism, then you can bring the pain upon anyone who thwarts that ideology.
I'm in.
Excellent! And he whips out a copy of Ivankov's holy text, and he says, "I know that the spider net thing has this, but it's so much better, I think, if you can read it from the holy text itself." And he just forcing it into your hands.
Oh yeah, I'm a read.
He says, because of communism, I have managed to clothe our good friend Tara, and she is no longer thirsty.
I am going to read this.
And my good friend Arangelo now burns with holy fire.
Sure, I do.
He says, and what about you, good Sir Finn? Have you considered the goodness of communism?
Hey, man, I haven't made my choice yet.
He says, I respect your decision. He says, then we should be off to question this, for Vortex Gang? What is this? I don't know. If only I could write.
Wow.
So I take it y'all are going to get directions from Mr. Valewood and head that direction?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright. So, you head a little ways out, and you end up a little ways down from where you're staying, in the middle of a textile town area.
Do we see these hover cars and stuff?
Yeah. You managed to see all this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to get a picture added.
I guess we rode in like the giant box, didn't we? Down.
You didn't necessarily have to. It wasn't terribly far away.
Yeah. I've been in one before though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if y'all decided to take it, did y'all decide to take it?
Sure.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to walk anywhere, let's be honest.
Taking the
Oh, fuck
car. So when you get downtown, you can see what looks to be a group of bikers standing outside of a shop, with one standing in front of an alleyway.
I would like to detect the evil. Or detect,
All right.
detect alignment, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
I immediately cast Fireball on the group. No,
Oh
I'm
my
joking.
God.
Fireball!
I guess I gotta roll for that. Ah,
Yeah.
what am I thinking? Alright, so that's gonna be a Whizzy Whiz, which is 0. Alright. So 2d6 straight. Haha.
Cool. You detect nothing. You're not even really sure where you're at.
Yeah. Feeling pretty confused.
Alright, so I guess I detect, or I look, see who the people are. And
Alright.
I don't see shit either.
Cool. As you're trying to look at them, a car stops and parks in front of you.
Do I at least see that?
Why don't you roll to see if you see it?
I mean, come on.
I'm gonna get hit by a car. Okay, no, I'm fine.
You understand that's another contraption like you just wrote in.
Cool. At least I didn't get hit, because I feel like if I had straight up failed that, you would have been like, you get hit with the car.
No, I was gonna have you freak out like, oh god, I'm blind!
Who's been driving each time?
I would assume probably either Finn or Kingzilla. They would both likely know how to drive.
Finn don't drive, that's for others.
Okay.
Alright, then it was Kingzilla. He's like, we're gonna make a left, brother!
So, not being able to detect the alignment, I would like just to walk up then to the group of bikers and speak to them.
All right. You begin to walk up to him, and as you're walking up to him, the few that are standing outside the shop seem to perk up and just start watching you.
Yeah, I mean, because we look normal, don't we? We've been like enchanted
Yeah.
to look normal. So yeah, I'm as I'm strolling up, I just want to like put up a hand and say, "Hail, bikers of the gang!"
They start looking around at each other, and they're like,
Is he
"Is he
talking
talking
to
to
me?
us?
Yeah.
Who the fuck just walks up to some... Hey!"
He says, "Well met. Pardon me, by chance, have you heard of the Takeshi Gang?"
Now, why would you be asking about something like that?
He says, "Well, we are on a holy mission to vanquish them and their evil ways. Bring them to justice,
Holy
you
mission.
see."
So you're gonna go kill him?
He says, "Well, if we can convert them to communism peacefully, that would be preferable. But if they resist, and it comes to it, there may be some deaths."
The fuck is communism?
He says, "Oh, have you not heard of the holy word of Ivankov?"
No.
No. Another one looks at the other guy. He's like, "Nah, I think I actually just saw something about that Ivankov on the net."
He says, "Yes, you've been on the web spiders."
Yeah, it looked like it was written by some madman.
He says,
I look at
"Oh,
Cola
no."
Bold and I go,
He says, "Yes, my buddy Finn, he put it on the internet just for me. Yes, I have brought communism to this world. I hope to spread it and give it to the masses. It will unite the peoples."
Is Finn? I think is this your pet? Who's this guy?
His Co is no pet.
yeah, man, Ko's his own dude.
Alright,
Communism.
listen. If we're gonna be talking like this, we need to go inside. And they start heading in the door of the shop.
I slowly point my wand. No.
I confidently march in behind them.
I look around and go, come on, guys. That's cool.
This is a terrible idea, and we are terrible people for deciding to do what we are about to do. What? Oh.
You always do that, though.
I don't have an interior picture, but
Yeah.
actually, you know what? That'll work for an interior picture. I'm just gonna slap this on over top. You walk into a room, but weirdly, it also looks like it's outside. I can learn how to work this. There we go.
Okay.
Finn, Kingzilla, both of you would know this is like a hologram room. So basically, you know, what you think you would be able to see in there, if you program it in, you'd be able to see it
So we
and
look,
interact with it.
we look like we're outside though.
Yes.
Cody Bold definitely like I mean he's like exclaiming. He's like, This is impossible. How can we be inside and outside at the same time?"
Off in the distance, you see a few bikes like riding around, and one of the guys looks over at you. He's like, "Have you really never been in a hologram room?"
He says, "No, I've heard of these magic spirits called holograms, but I still cannot bring myself to believe their existence. I ask of you, what kind of beast are those men riding?"
Finn, was it? Are you sure this guy's okay?
Yeah, man, he's cool. He's just a little kooky.
Okay. So listen, y'all were asking about the Takeshi Gang, right?
Oh yes.
We've been having some problems with them. They've been trying to butt into our area, and we're generally nice guys, but they started messing with some of the wrong people. our buddy Tom here's wife starting to get harassed by some of them at her workplace. We don't really like that, so we don't really like them. But we can't openly deal with them ourselves. So if you're willing to go and deal with them, we might be able to slip you a little something extra.
He says, oh, any information you have could be most useful.
It's gonna be like, alright, if we've got a deal, let's make a contract.
He says, what is this contract?
Finn,
Yeah,
do we
man.
have a deal? Let's totally make a contract.
What's the contract to tell?
Basically, it lets you know that we'll give you a little something if you deal with it. But we'll also give you information, but you can't say anything to anyone about where it came from.
Alright, so I look at everybody in the group and I'm like, do you understand what this man just said?
He says,
Yes, I'm not the Lord
is-
of Communism.
if I understand correctly, is he asking us to participate in deception?
No, he's just asking you not to talk about things that are talked here.
Who says, I think I can agree to that.
Sure.
Alright, then I look at him, I'm like, alright man, you got yourself a deal.
Alright. He's going to bring over a pad and have each of you put your thumbprint on it. Afterwards,
Cole
Really?
is he's like, why must I touch this magic tablet?
because you said you'd signed the contract. This lets us know that you are you.
He says, why wouldn't I be me?
Do you have like a guardian or...
Can I like grab Kodabol's hand and like stick it on the pad?
I mean, you can roll for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Strength.
I'm sure that won't be a problem at all.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll let them figure it out.
Ko asks Orangelo. He's like, Orangelo, you are a learned scholar of
Hand
wizarding.
pad.
I see. It is with a begrudging nature I do so. And he puts his hand on the pad.
Okay. I was about to use charisma, but I was like, I could either force him. That would be bad.
Alright, so after everyone's quote-unquote signed this contract, they're going to start divulging a little bit of information. So, you know that the main ringleader usually has a few guys around him. The ringleader himself isn't that strong, but his right-hand man is very strong. He also has a hacker that's in his employ, as well as a couple other miscellaneous thugs. You also get a little bit of their schedule, and you know that they usually end up back at the same nightclub around 8:30 at night. Other than that, they don't have too much information about it.
So the guy that's the right hand man, and do we have like some sort of like physical description? You don't have to give it to me, but I'm saying, do they give it to like our characters so that we would know him when we saw him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the
I can
hacker.
actually kind of explain. So, he says that the ringleader is very cybernetically enhanced. He has one robotic arm. He says that he's usually found with the other two floating around him, the hacker and the brute. The brute's always openly carrying a giant machete, and the hacker is a young female who you can usually tell who you can tell is a hacker by the fact that she's got nanorobotic eyes.
Sorry, spider mouse.
It was me. I was in your house.
Yeah, it's a spider. I want to like relay to Finn. I'm like, Finn. So they have a user of the hack magic like you.
It sounds like they do.
He says, would you be able to counter their hack magic with your hack magic?
I believe I can.
He says, oh, that would be quite excellent. Yes, I will take the strong man, and you take the hack woman.
Sounds like a plan.
And then I suggest everyone else focus on the boss.
I agree, Ko.
This is the plan that Ivankov would want. This is the plan that communism demands.
Alright, well, if you've got the information, one of the bikers is like, alright, if you've got the information, get the hell out of here.
Wow.
He says, I thank you for your service. You were most helpful in this endeavor.
Yay!
You have a good one now.
He says, please be sure to read the holy text of Ivankov on the spider nets.
Oh, I really will.
He says, I look forward to hearing your thoughts on it.
He just looks around, he's like... he just looks around, he's like... Seriously, does anyone know why he's like this?
Nope. Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. And he starts shooing you out the door.
My guess is a head injury.
Several head injuries.
Alright.
Come here.
Yeah, you just meowed.
Out the door you go.
Alright, so y'all are back outside. It'll probably be pretty early in the morning. And you know where they'll be at night. So you have some time to kill before they're there. What are y'all wanting to do?
Talk to people about communism.
How much does it cost to upgrade my rim? Or is that only a level by level thing?
As far as upgrading the RAM goes, you would have to find a... God, I don't even remember what the hell they're called.
Something dock.
I guess a Ripper dock.
A Ripper dock, there you go.
You would have to find a Ripper dock and see what kind of prices he has.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go look at a Ripper dock.
I look over at Kingzilla and I ask him, excuse me, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of a vendor, perhaps, that sells items that enhance magic.
Having performance issues, are you?
Oh no, it is not for me, it is for a friend.
I bet.
So,
Yeah.
Kingzilla would definitely know some shops around town, but I'm more curious what you're actually looking for.
I'm looking for an item that would increase casting ability, I guess.
An item that would increase casting ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, you'd also be wanting to look for a Ripper dock then?
Okay.
I guess everybody's going to.
Hey Ko, we're looking for a Ripper dock, man. Come on, let's go get one.
Oh yes, please lead the way. I will follow you.
Alright.
We'll fix your friend's issues.
He says, yes, I must provide great power to those that need it.
So, what kind of Ripper dock are we looking for? Are we looking for a high class, a mid class, or a low class one?
That doesn't mean anything to go, so.
No, this is for players, like, because high class will be more expensive than mid, and mid will be more
Whatever
expensive
Coke
than
can
low.
afford.
I was gonna say we all have like what 500 gold or something, right?
I have
Yeah,
200
500 credits.
I have
Is that a
271.
lot?
Not particularly, but 250 some credits will buy like 18 meals.
It's like,
Don't forget, and this is a little bit more meddling than it probably should, but you still have that chip that you can look at too.
That's true.
Ko says,
I almost forgotten about that.
Ko just says, Finn,
That's not really meddling. I just forgot.
you have my card. What can I buy for 271 credits?
Let's go to a medium Ripper Doc, and I'm gonna inspect said chip.
All right. So, yeah, I'd say you'd be able to inspect it. If you know that this chip, if you're able to get to like a secure terminal, you'd be able to crack it open.
Okay.
Was that the one that I got off the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So as far as I'd posit that a Ripper Doc probably has several computers. So you managed to come across. You head downtown and you manage to come across a medium tier Ripper Doc.
Sweet.
And so you're in front of the building. What do y'all do?
I go inside.
Of course, yeah.
I just
Going
want to
inside.
know how to get the Ripper Doc out of the building.
I think-
Are you gonna ask somebody how to
Yes,
get the
Finn, how do I acquire this dock that rips?
You go into his place of business by going inside. Come on.
I follow.
I guess we're all headed inside.
All right. So you head inside, and there's a nice, fairly clean, tan room with some waiting seats and someone behind a desk.
All right. I look at him and I'm like, "Hey, Doc,
Yes?
how much RAM you got? I need more RAM, man."
Are you looking for a upgrade for your cyberdeck?
Yes, sir.
I don't have too many left in stock right now. I do happen to have this Mark II Cicho electronics deck. I have a couple of those in stock. Other than that, I only have a couple of fairly common ones.
All right. Well, how much RAM do those other ones got?
Well, the common ones only have about 5, maybe 6 RAM, depending on the brand. The Cicho Electronics has 8.
All right. How much for one of them, man?
Well, the Cicho Electronics. Why the fuck do I keep skipping the L? Cicho Electronics Mark II probably be able to part for 1,200 credits.
What if I just kill you? Take it.
Jesus.
1,200.
Then the building would go into lockdown. To be fair, y'all are getting like 5,000 credits per bounty. Or 2,500 credits per bounty, so...
Well, that doesn't help me now. So.
Kojic says, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I hear that there might be an issue with us acquiring these enhancements. But might I interest you in the communistic ideal of sharing and embracing the community?" He says, "We seek to rid this town of that which plagues it, and perhaps you could aid us in doing that by providing enhancements for us to accomplish said goal. It would be good for you, as you would no longer be plagued by these evils, along with the rest of the
Oh,
community."
yes. Oh, it'd be so wonderful not to be plagued by evils. But it's also wonderful to be able to eat food and pay for things.
He says, "Yes, well, do you know of the Takeshi Gang?"
Ruffians downtown.
He says, "Yes, we seek to eliminate them from this town, to rid their evil from that of the citizens."
Okay, I'm gonna need you to not talk about gangs in my place of business.
He says, "Oh, surely not. I do not want to cause any trouble. But, sir, please, we must have these enhancements. They would help us greatly in our endeavor."
Well, then give me the money.
He says, I have 271 credits. This is all that I have, but I will give it to you if you can provide me with the enhancements.
You're short by about 1,000. I don't know if you know how commerce works. But,
I know how communism works.
Are you talking about that weird ideal that's starting to spread around the internet?
Yes, on the net of spiders, it has been given the holy text of Ivankov. I seek to unite this world under one banner.
You guys are strange.
He says, yes, I've heard that quite a bit lately.
Well, then let me teach you a little bit about how commerce works. You see, I provide something that I didn't make, as well as a charge for implanting it in you. And then you give that money to me so that I can buy more stuff to do this for other people.
He says, Perhaps there's something you value more than money.
Is Ko the Bold trying to roll to seduce?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too.
I mean, not particularly. Money's useful for getting all the things that I need.
He says, what are the things that you need that are not money? What is it that you need the money to acquire?
Food, clothes, transportation, secure and healthy lifestyle.
He says,
If it'll get us out of here faster, can I try to charisma a little bit of enough of a discount so that Ko the Bold will stop talking about communism?
I will say that the prices are fairly set, but on a player level, y'all don't particularly have to worry about money that much for that long. Y'all are going to start earning more and more as time goes on.
Ko leans in to the guy and he says, you must understand. I made a promise to a dear friend that I would help him increase his power and become the most powerful wizard in all the land. And I cannot do this without the aid of others. You see, I have no ability myself to increase magical power. But it seems that you do. How? How can I acquire this from you?
Why are you talking about magic?
Finn walks out of the shop.
He says, this world is made of magic. Is not magic what you sell?
I sell technology.
He says, yes, technology is magic.
I sell enhancement for a better life.
Magical enhancements.
I'm going to ask you to leave my store now.
I'm going to try to charisma Ko the Bold and tell him that we are bothering this man and that is not good.
He says, oh, I am... You don't have to...
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Says,
Yeah. I
He
convinced
says,
shit out of you.
oh, my apologies. It certainly was never my intent to cause you mental strain. I can see now that I am doing so, and I will take my leave so that you will no longer be distressed. My apologies. And I walk out.
Okay. Why do I always end up getting the weirdos? Alright, so y'all head outside.
Alright.
You now know the price of a cyber deck. Ko, you didn't ask anything about the price of what you were looking for.
Well, I said what $271 gave me. 270 credits.
It wouldn't get you much. It would get you something that you wouldn't actually be able to use.
Yeah.
And then you also said how much he was short, so if you do some quick maths in your head, you can figure it out.
Yeah, specifically for, because we were talking about the upgraded cyber deck for Finn, you yourself would be about 1,000 short to making that happen.
Yeah.
So what do y'all do next?
Yeah, I work out and say, well, it seems we should perhaps head to the location we seek.
Yeah, let's go kill those guys. I mean, convert them.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
As we have ample time, we should scout the location and discern the best tactical advantage.
So, which one was it? Ah, you? Yeah. So, over here where the open sign is, that's where the bar is itself. And this is generally what the area looks like around it. You can see a few people milling about. You can see several other stores and storefronts. And if you look up slightly, you can see that there's even more storefronts up above you. Seems to be generally like a shopping district with a few bars scattered here and there.
Okay. Can I discern realities to find like the best tactical location?
You could, but it'd likely be in the bar.
Right. Well, I mean, like for us to be positioned when we see these guys to perhaps.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
to gain an advantage on our first rolls, maybe, is what I'm trying to get, I guess.
All right.
So that's on wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
What did I get?
So,
okay, yeah.
You know, from looking around, that if you wanted to be able to spot them coming, it would be better to be up about a floor or two on one of the balconies. You also come to the realization that if you wanted to be able to jump them outside of the bar, it'd be best to be underneath.
Okay.
Where this little... Yeah.
I relay those advantages to the group.
Okay.
With the 12 discerning reality, you also see this weird little bee here and find it very strange.
Strange in what kind of way?
It seems weird that it's in this area. You don't see anything else really that looks like it.
Can I further inspect it?
Sure.
More
looking at the bee.
At the bee.
No, with the 12 you're fine. Looking at the bee, if you get closer to it and inspect it, you can tell that it's for the name of an apartment it has the name of an apartment complex across one of the stripes, and that its stinger is actually in the shape of an arrow pointing at the doorway beside it.
Does that mean anything? That wouldn't mean anything to me, would it?
Not even the
Means
slightest.
nothing to
In fact,
anybody.
actually, for that matter, you might not even know that it's an apartment complex.
Right. I pointed out to Finn, basically saying, "Sir, Finn, Mr.
Yep.
Finn. I noticed this bee, and it seems quite peculiar. Do you think that it could mean something?"
Quite possibly.
I would say yes, since you're a hacker, you know a bit about the more shady side of places. You know that hotel is usually frequented by, well, more shady individuals.
All right, then I relay that to Co the Bold.
Cool. All right. I don't really know what I would do with that information, other than oh, we should be wary of this location.
Be wary.
The time draws near. We should all take our positions.
All right.
Alright, so where are you going to take position? Are you going to go for a better view, or are you going to try and jump them outside of the bar? Or are you going to go in the bar and hide in there?
I would suggest that Co the Bold, right? So Co the Bold is suggesting to the group that he stands outside the bar and then confronts them as they're walking up to it, giving everyone else the advantage from above and below to take actions.
I would like to attempt to shapeshift into a spider.
Alright, attempt away.
That happens.
Nice. You are a little bit of spider. What What do you do with your newfound spiderness?
Well, since we will have the tactical advantage from above, I would like to try to distract and possibly bite or sting the gang members.
So, like, you're gonna hang down a little ways off the overhang?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fucking with me every single time I see the point. It just points upwards at me, and I keep having to look at it. Brad's background is just fucking, hey, brother! Yeah. Alright, so about an hour or two passes by, and you see an unruly group of people off in the distance walking towards your direction.
Can I, while they're walking up, can I want to, because I've got Cleric, I've got Divine Favor, which is any of the Cleric spells. Can I use Magic Weapon and imbue my weapon?
What?
Magic Weapon.
And imbue your weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said, can I use Magic Weapon and be my weapon?
And be my weapon. Yeah.
Shapeshift into
Right. Yeah, you've got a little bit of time before they arrive.
It's a 7.
Cool.
So
whatever the 7 and 9 is.
Yeah, so basically with the spell, I can either lose the spell or draw unwanted attention.
Okay. Which one do you choose?
Whichever you want.
Okay. You know that's your choice, right?
I'm giving you the option.
Alright, just making sure. Well, since you're Ko the Bold, it is going to draw unwanted attention.
Okay.
Where are you at? Are you up, above, or below?
So I'm staying directly in front of the bar, waiting for them to arrive, because I want to confront them as they come up to the bar, so that everyone else from above and below has the advantage to, basically jump them.
Alright, so as you're standing there, you begin to cast your spell. What it seems like to others is that what's your weapon again?
It's a giant-ass sword.
Yeah. So
And a
what it
shield.
seems like to others is that you're holding a giant sword and yelling at it and clicking buttons on it until it ignites.
All right, cool.
So you've drawn a lot of unwanted attention towards yourself.
And my quest, as always, is to eliminate evil. So there's that too. So yeah.
What's your what did I say you had to do for that?
I don't remember.
Your quest is to eliminate evil, and what was your 2 boons?
So restriction to authority. I think it was Sense that Pierces Lies, and I want to say invulnerability to projectiles. I don't remember, but that's what I'm choosing now.
Oh yeah. So in that case, I'm going to have you maintain. Let's go with honor and hospitality.
All right. Yep. All right.
Cool.
So,
All right. So you've effectively cast this on your weapon.
Yep. So I get a D4 extra for that, and then also for my quest, because I have smite, an additional D4, so I have plus 2D4 on my attacks. So
What's everyone else doing? Anyone else prepping anything, or?
Nope.
I am going to walk over and touch cast Finn with invisibility.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll the cast spell.
I gotta pop up my die. My bad. Whoops.
Thanks for reminding me. I need mine.
Oh crap! I get a modifier for. Where is it? That is on. Oh, okay. So it's that. I have to. 2. On what? Intelligence, obviously.
Whatever it says to cast a spell on. It should say on the cast a spell. You're a wizard, right?
Yes. Yes, it is in.
Yeah, so intelligence.
Boom. Yep, that's happening.
Nice. Alright, so
So he is now invisible.
he's invisible.
Bless you.
Finn, you've just disappeared.
Sweet.
To you yourself, you just look like you're see-through.
Cool.
And what are you going to choose for your thing since it was 7 to 9?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to choose something?
Yeah, when you roll a 7 to 9 on your cast a spell, you either draw unwelcome attention, or apparently you disturb the fabric of reality and take a -1 ongoing to cast a spell.
Oh.
Or you forget the spell for a little while.
I'll forget the spell for a little while. It'll be alright.
Alright. So for at least a little while, you don't remember how to cast it.
Until you,
It is an ongoing spell
until
until
you commune.
How the fuck
Yeah.
did I do that? I'm not sure.
for
remember.
him, it's not commune. For him, it's prepare spells.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it's the same difference. Like you have to take some time to yourself to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also loses any spells that can prepare new spells from his spell book.
Yep.
Alright, so Finn's invisible. Go the bold, screaming at his sword.
And I'm a spider hanging above the.
The itsy bitsy spider was hanging off the rafters. Rogelo's amazed at himself. What's King Zilla doing? Anything?
I'm getting ready to deliver a fist.
Alright. So as they start coming closer and closer, you can see that this is definitely the people you're looking for. In the center of this big pack of people is the ringleader with the brute as well as the hacker standing next to him. They have 4 guys with them as well. And they're kind of walking along in front of them, like pushing people out of the way.
So is there 7 in total?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So yes, as soon as they arrive towards the front of the bar, I immediately start talking to them. I'm saying, excuse me, good sirs. I would much like to talk to you about the glories of communism.
Man, what the fuck is a communism? Get the hell out of the way before boss does something.
He says, "Oh no! I must tell you that it is quite the feat. It allows people to share what they have with one another and work for the greater good. The greater good."
It's like, man, we don't have time for that shit, and starts trying to shove you out of the way.
I want to like sucker punch. Not really sucker punch, but like punch the brute.
The brute is behind the people. The ones that are talking to you are the 4 that are in front.
Okay.
You could still try. You would just have to
Yeah.
defy danger on your dex to like get to him. Or
Then
strength if you want to muscle your way through.
Then I want to pull out my sword. I pull my shield and like basically force the ones in front of me down to the ground.
All right, roll on strength.
Yep. So strength, I got a +3.
Nice.
Yep.
So you won't get all of them down because you're like it's hard to take 4 people down by yourself.
Yeah, sure.
But you'll definitely muscle down 2 of them
Yeah.
underneath your shield.
All right. Do I need to roll damage for that, or?
Are you considering that a grapple, or were you like slamming them with the
Yeah,
shield?
I'm like shield bashing.
Okay, well then, yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
All right, cool. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Okay, so you managed to knock one of the guys fully unconscious.
Yeah. Cool.
The other guy's like, man, what the hell?
as I knock them down,
And the
I yell, "Now is the time, my brethren!"
Okay.
as you're yelling that, the other ones are starting to close in on you.
Sure.
The hacker tries to dip behind the boss. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I can't do anything until somebody else does an action, or it's going to break the invisibility cast.
All
I'm
right.
going to.
No, you'd still be fine. It's not a. It's an ongoing spell, but it's not a concentration-based spell. So he's invisible. You're fine.
Oh, then I'm going to immediately shoot a fireball at the entire group. Well, no, Cold is sitting over.
Cole says, "Do it."
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I'm going to immediately shoot a fireball at the entire group.
All right, roll for it.
I'm going to roll for said fire. Son of a bitch.
Aw.
Well,
It
it's
still worked
It's
still gonna work.
But
with
You know, so
consequence.
choose your downfall.
yeah, I'm gonna choose the downfall, which will be a negative 1. You know what? Unwanted attention. What? Oh well. They know I'm there anyway.
All right,
So,
go ahead and roll your damage for it.
damage.
And what point are you trying to hit?
The center of the group. I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the guys. So let's put the scene out a little bit. So you've got Ko the Bold. He's at, like, let's say the furthest end with 2 guys pinned under him and another 2 closing in on the sides. A little further back, the Brute is standing in front of the ringleader, and the
Brute.
hacker just went behind.
Brute. Yep.
So you can aim for the Brute.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2d6. Oh well, that's joyous. There's fire. Poof. This little ball comes floating out of my wand and slowly works its way over to the Brute, touching him on his penile.
Joke's on you. He just recently installed the Cockmaster 9000.
Well,
He
that's
doesn't
nice.
feel it.
That's nice and dandy.
He's into it.
I heat up his Cockmaster 2000.
He's a gang member. He's used to it burning when he pees.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. The Brute's going to whirl around towards you and begin to start rushing where you're at.
Do not rush me, Brute. I will cast another fireball.
All right. Who's directly underneath me?
Underneath you right now would probably be the hacker.
All right. Then I would like to attack because I'm biting and not like. Would that be dexterity or would that be strength?
It would be Dex.
Okay. And because they're caught unaware, do I get any advantage?
Yeah, you're going to get a +1 to your roll.
Okay. All right, that happens with consequence. And since I'm a dangerous creature because I'm a venomous spider,
Venomous spider.
I do very little damage.
All right.
So I guess that means that I either lose a turn or sustain some damage or something like that, since that was an attack.
She's going to feel the bite and swipe at you.
Okay.
She's going to attempt to knock you clear from her. She's going to fail that. She will still hit you because consequence, but and it's 4 damage. Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm going to what would be the apply or hack the hacker and give it contagion, which poisons the target and spreads to nearby targets. And you said that they were right next to the boss.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll on that. Let's see how that goes. All right, I got a +3. That's happening.
Nice.
All right, what's the poison damages?
So
I roll like a D4 or
Contagion.
something.
yeah, go ahead and roll a d4 for me. 3. All right. So they'll take 3 damage each turn for 5 turns.
Okay.
And it won't be the brute, but it'll be the ringleader and the hacker.
Yep.
Need to mark that.
Alright, I am down to 4.
All right. What about Kingzilla? What's Kingzilla doing?
I'm gonna find that geeky little hacker and I'm gonna put my hands on him.
All right. So I'll need you to roll a Defy Danger then, because you'll have to make your way around the ringleader in order to get to her. Cool. You're gonna dodge him like he's nothing. All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. You're not used to hitting women. So you're going to swing wildly and miss. And as you do so, the ringleader is going to turn around, but while he's turning around, he ends up elbowing you for 5 damage. Alright, and then it'll be back to Ko.
Cool. As I've knocked these 2 guys down, I now want to go for the brute.
Alright, well, you're going to need to give me a Defy Danger on your either Dex to dodge or Strength to push through the other 2 that are trying to grapple you.
Okay. So let me roll on strength for pushing through. That's at 11.
Alright, you manage to shove your way through them.
Yep. And then I want to use my sword to attack the brute.
Alright.
That's a 9. Can I roll my damage?
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage, yeah.
Yep. So that's 7, 9.
9?
Yep.
Okay, so... Cool. Alright. So, you go to swing your sword at him, and as you're doing so, you can hear it click, and he turns and sees you. He takes the sword blow, and as he takes the sword blow, you see his fist start to glow a little red, and he punches you.
Cool. And does it knock me back?
No, but... I need to roll something real quick. Yeah, okay. You do feel like a searing heat from the punch,
Okay.
and you take 3 damage.
Okay. All right.
That's ignoring armor because it's fire.
Okay. Cool deal. Do this. Enter it in the sheet. Where am I at? There I am. So.
Next would be Arangelo.
Yep. Well, as he's hitting me and searing me, I yell out to Kingzilla. He says, "Kingzilla, I have weakened him, and I'm empowering you to do the same." Because I have a setup strike, which allows me to basically give someone else an additional D4 damage if they attack the same target.
Alright. So, Arangelo, what you doing?
I'm gonna cast fireball at this brute running at me.
Alright. Ooh.
Now,
Nice.
is he still running at you? Because I'm attacking him.
You would technically be firing it into his back.
And since that did that, I am going to empower it since that was over a 10, and I'm going to double the damage.
Nice.
Because I've seen Arangelo throw fireballs many times before, can I throw out my shield as this is happening?
Roll dex to see how fast you can get up it. Get it up.
Yeah.
Can I roll things? The offense.
What?
You're not gonna get it up.
No.
You need the little blue pill.
I was like, isn't that why I went to the performance doctor?
Yup.
It may
It
not
wasn't
be
for me.
that much.
Okay.
That
All right.
much. Oh, okay. Well, that's 16 damage.
That's not bad. So 16 damage, and since he hit him from behind, you're actually probably gonna take less than that. So yeah, let's say it's half damage.
Okay.
He took most of the blow.
Sorry, Cole. I thought he ignored fire. No.
No, he ignores projectiles.
Oh.
It's a
That's a
projectile.
projectile.
The fire is not a projectile. Alright. Next up is Tara.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep on. I am going to basically crawl up to the hacker again. If that's who. Well, the hacker moved, didn't they?
No, the hacker's still trying to hide behind the boss.
Okay, then I go up the pant leg and try to bite the ankle.
Alright.
I no longer have advantage.
Let's not forget you're a tiny spider, so I'm gonna need you to roll Defy Danger with Dex
Okay, so I got
to make sure you don't get stomped.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, you gonna get stomped on like the business.
So, you attempt to try to climb up the leg, and as you're doing so, the hacker slides to the side, knocking her foot into you, and doing 4 more damage.
All right. Luckily, that's just one more because I have armor. All right. So that's I don't even get to try to bite. All right.
You could, but you'd eat soul.
That sucks.
Alright, Finn?
Don't really have any RAM to do anything. I guess I will.
Oh, by the way, you are still invisible because hacking doesn't really count as an attack.
Sweet. Oh shit! What can I do then?
Does he get advantage if he just does a normal attack?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, to be honest, they wouldn't be able to dodge it. So you'd probably get a +2.
Alright, I'll sneak behind the hacker and punch her in the back of the head.
Alright.
Yep.
Nice. Pretty solid decking.
My D4, yeah, I think it would be shit though. Plus what they take,
Yeah, since it's your turn, the ringleader and the hacker both took 3 damage.
yep. So that's 5 for her and 3 for him.
Yep. Okay, keep tabs on turns. Alright. So it was 9, so it's going to be with some consequence. So you managed to deck the hacker. She falls back, holding her face, and that's what ended up kicking Tara. The ringleader is going to see you appear out of nowhere, shout, "They've got cloaking," and take a swing at you.
Okay.
For only 5 damage.
Alrighty.
Nobody else is using the sheet. I see how it is.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh
I
man,
haven't
cheats for
taken
normal
anything.
games.
I'm not even coming close to paying attention to the sheet. I've got too much stuff up on my screen already.
You're not the GM. Go away.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I usually just keep track of my stuff. It's easier.
This is physical dice only. No.
That's why you have, things like this where it keeps track. Hey, cool. It green screened it. Anyway, I'm here.
That's interesting.
No, mine exists.
Okay. So next
Yeah,
is King's
mine
turn.
didn't.
Wait. Don't
Bless you.
Don't forget, I just yelled out to King that he gets extra power against the brute.
Yeah, if he hits the brute, he'll do an extra. What was it, 1d4?
If he heeds that information, obviously he doesn't have to.
That should get
So,
me where I
Brad?
need to be.
What you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go bruise the brute.
All right. Go ahead and take your swing at it. Hey, nice. Go ahead and roll your damage for it.
Plus a
Plus
D4.
another 1d4. Yeah. And 1d4.
Yeah. And I got a merciless, so it would be 2d4. That's
Yeah.
first check.
Alright. Alright, he's gonna take the blow, and what did you roll, an 8? So, as he takes the blow, he's gonna pull his machete out and try and take a swing at you. And what was it for that? Yeah, okay. He's gonna miss. Bad. Well, he doesn't miss, but you only take 1 damage. Alright. So all this is going down. The 2 guys that were, or sorry, the 3, the other one's still getting up, but the other 2 are rushing in behind Ko now and are going to try and take swings at him.
Hi. Do I get to defy danger or no?
Yeah, go ahead and defy danger. I'm just checking.
I would like to do it with my strength. Just swing my shield back wildly. It's a 9.
Alright. So you're not going to defy all the danger. Alright, so one of them's going to miss, but while you're swinging the shield back, the other one's going to duck in and go for a swing.
Okay.
He's going to do 2 damage, yeah.
I have 3 armor, so he just punches my armor.
Pink! Ah! Fuck!
Yeah.
The hell is this guy made out of?
Yeah.
And then it's your turn.
I'd like to wheel back around, and I'd like to grab the brute and suplex him.
Alright. Roll for it.
That's 12.
Nice. Alright, roll damage.
2, 4, 7.
So you managed to grab the brute.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Never mind. Go ahead.
So you managed to grab the brute and suplex him into the ground right in front of 2 of his subordinates. are a little taken aback by this. They're going to step back some.
Right.
And it's Rangelo's turn.
All right. So, where is there not somebody standing around?
Around enemies?
Yes.
You've got one guy all the way back at the front shop who's just gotten to his feet.
All right, I'll cast a fireball at him. Yeah.
Alright.
Is the one guy knocked unconscious still unconscious?
Oh, he's totally unconscious.
Okay.
Like you took his health all the way down.
Yeah. So we just have like 6 people total, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna manage to catch the fireball?
Minus one of my next. Well, how? Wait a minute. How long is that ongoing? Is it
It's ongoing. It's till it's over.
Nah.
Yeah,
man,
until the
unwanted-
next time you prepare spells.
Unwanted attention. I don't care. Come at me, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, 9. Fireball at his dick.
Miss.
Alright. So, as you shoot the fireball at this guy's dick, why don't you tell me how you incinerate him?
Try not to laugh.
If you kill them via dick, you just send it straight up.
You're gonna feel exactly what I felt when I messed with that one orc girl. And I hold out my wand and I cast the fireball at his dick. It's really
like-
small though. It's really, really small.
He's like, what the hell are you? Oh my god! Ah!
Look of judgment.
Judge me
Yeah.
not.
And then the flame consume him. Alright. You will draw unwanted attention. Roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution.
Oh, okay. 1 second. 2.
Nice. Alright, so. You feel like you're about to go deaf, but then your hearing clears back up.
Oh, well, that would. Wait a minute. I can hear.
Alright, Tara.
For my last hold, I'm gonna try it one more time. Just try to bite.
Alright.
Okay.
Kobold yells out, I know you were thirsty, but now you're hungry too. We just had breakfast. It was actually hours ago.
I failed that pretty hard.
Yeah. So. Someone is fighting with the ringleader right now. Someone's near the ringleader right now.
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Punched me.
Alright, so
And now I'm no longer a spider as well.
the ringleader punched Finn, and right as you were about to bite, Finn's ass just slaps on top of you, and you turn back into a human. You only take 1 damage from the ass slapping. And Finn, you're now sitting on top of Tara. It's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Tara and be like, "You happy to see me?" And then I'm going to do overheat on the hacker.
Alright.
So, all right.
Okay.
And that applies a burn to the target, dealing damage over time.
Yep. Go ahead and roll 1d4 for me.
Also, they both
Okay.
take 3 damage for the poison.
Yep. And then. So, since it was such a low roll, it's going to cause 2 burn damage for 2 turns.
Okay.
Much HP to keep up with.
Does that have any like outward physical effects? I mean, do we see like sparks or anything coming from the hacker?
You might see some of the lights flickering and changing different colors.
Do I know that Finn's causing that, or am I oblivious to that fact?
You'd be oblivious to it. It's not something you notice unless you knew about it.
Right.
Especially considering you're in the middle of a fight.
Right.
He might deduce that I'm magicking her.
Yeah, you could tell, from the best you could tell, Finn is using magic.
Okay. Caldwell yells out, "Finn, more hack magic! More hack magic!" As I'm like backwards holding this guy on the ground.
And I'm like, on it, dude.
He says,
So,
and then I yell at Kingzilla, "Kingzilla, while I have him pinned, now's your chance."
So, also, since you got a 7, you are going to take some damage. The ringleader's going to take another swing at you. And it's only going to be 2 more damage. And then it'll be King's turn.
All right. I'm gonna punch him.
Since I've
How
suplexed
is
him,
this?
like, and I've got him in my grasp, can he have a +1 advantage? Is that possible?
Yeah. Actually, considering his taint's up in the air, if he aims for that, I'll give him +2 to his attack.
Could have
Won't
hit him
be
in
the first time I punched a tank.
Fist that thing.
Oh, that's sexy.
And you get an
Go ahead
additional,
and roll your damage.
you get an additional D4.
Alright. And +2, so. Alright. Now that that is done, so you swing down and you punch him in the taint. You didn't do a lot of damage, but he screams, "Hey, I just got that!" Yeah, okay, yeah. So, Ko, it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, so I drop him to the ground, and then I want to like, sort of jump around on top of him and drive my sword into his back.
Alright.
All right. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Nice.
All right, so let's do this. 8.
Nice. So you managed to flip him around, stab him in the back.
Yeah. And I just want to yell, "For Avenkov!"
No one's gonna pay attention to that.
But I'm still doing it.
Alright, so now it's Arangelo.
Alright, so who's still alive?
So there's still the 2 guys. They're still alive. The Brute's still alive, but you can tell he's pretty hurt. And the Hacker's still alive. You can tell she's hurt. And the ringleader seems generally okay.
Then I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast a magic missile at the brute.
Alright.
Whoops.
Here again, if I have him pinned down to the ground with my sword, can he have advantage?
No, only because you're also partially covering him by being on top of him.
Okay.
Oh ho ho! I'm gonna empower that magic
Nice.
missile and make it do double damage. And I need to change this to this. And that's 14!
Nice. So, you managed to kill the brute. Why don't you tell me how you do it?
I lift up my wand, and 2 little small missiles come out and hit him directly in his eyes.
Alright.
Exploding
So that
with the
happens.
force.
Just so y'all know, every single bit of magic you've done has seemed like different kinds of gunshots. So you just straight, for the people that are in the surrounding area, the 1 or 2 that are actually still watching, you just shot this dude in each eye.
What did shapeshifting look like?
As far as your shape-shifting goes, for some reason everyone's attention is drawn to other places when you do it, so they don't ever actually see it.
That's hilarious.
They're like, ah, squirrel.
When the guy dies, I want to throw up just a giant thumbs up to Rangelo. I just want to yell, "Holy magic's triumph yet again!"
Alright, next is Tara's turn. Finn,
All
did you
right.
ever get off of her, or are you still just sitting on her?
Oh no, I stood up when
Okay.
I did the last thing.
Okay, who am I next to? When am I around?
The hacker's beside you and the ringleader's beside you.
I'm
A little
gonna
ways
take-
further off, you can see Ko the Bold and Kingzilla right next to 2 dudes and a dead guy.
I'm gonna take a swing at the ringleader with my shillelagh.
Shlele.
Shillelagh.
Nice. So, you'll trade blows with him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I boop him very slightly.
Just the tiniest boops.
So, you boop him and he slaps you.
Of course, yeah, that makes sense.
Only for 2, so.
So nothing. All right, we good.
2 boops. It's
A
pretty
boop
good.
for boop.
It's a boop
Alright.
fest.
Finn, it's your turn.
I am going to step back and let my poison and fire keep burning everything.
Alright. Then roll me a Defy Danger on your Constitution.
Okay.
Ten. Alright. You feel a little sweaty for just a moment, but then it passes. You would know that the other hacker just tried to cast overheat on you. Alright, and then next up is King. Now you just got finished taint punching a man, and now there's 2 other guys looking very confused at what just happened.
I'm gonna stare them both in the eyes and I'm gonna say, "What's next? Your cock or your butt? I'm punching something."
Roll on your charisma for me. Alright, one of them pisses their pants. The other one's not phased, but that one's definitely shaken and starting to back away.
I guess I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
The one that's still standing there, or the one trying to back away?
The one standing.
Alright, go ahead and roll for it. Nice. And you got Merciless, so it should be another D4, right?
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, that was to hit. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage then.
Oh, sad.
No, it was just 1d4. He didn't empower your strike against another dude.
It's only against the target that I attack, and only when I name you.
Oh, either way, it's a 3.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So,
Uh,
four total, right?
Reroll.
Yep. Alright. It was an 8 to hit. So, you proceed to take a swing at his dick. You do manage to hit him squarely just above the dick as he jumps slightly out of the way. And as he's coming down, he headbutts you for 2 damage. And the ringleader is going to start trying to take off. And it's Ghost turn.
I want to grab the ringleader by the back of whatever coat, whatever it is, and slam him directly into the ground.
You'll have to run to catch up to him because he was a little further away from you.
Alright. Let's see this. Alright, 9.
Alright, yeah. You'll be able to catch up to him.
Alright. Then I'm gonna
You
grab
said
him.
you're trying to slam him into the
Yeah,
ground?
I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of the thing and then slam him down. So, should I roll my attack essentially?
Yeah.
Okay. So 15, brother.
Jesus, fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll me a 10, 54, 84. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's 9 damage. And when I slam him down, I just want to like say to him, you know, why are you running? Are you afraid of your fate?
You aren't getting shit from me, punk.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Yeah. And then I yell to Arangelo. It says, Arangelo, quickly, while I have downed him, rain holy fury upon him.
I mean, you're too close for a fireball.
Oh shit.
He's way.
It is Arangelo's turn.
It is Arangelo's
You,
turn. Well,
Arangelo
I
gets
am
an
going-
additional D4 against this dude.
Oh. Oh my. Okay. Well, then I'm going to cast. Well, I can't cast fireball because he's too close. Because I will kill the shit out of
Cast
Cast.
magic missile.
Yes, I'm going to cast magic missile. Do this. Do this. Yep, that's happening. Empowering it.
Nice.
Click that and the additional D4.
That's 2D4 you ran your additional.
Oh.
So just one of those. So just a 4, I guess.
Well,
So you'll take the it's 10 plus 4, so 14 total, yeah? Wouldn't that be right?
10, 13. Yeah.
Yes. He gets. And as he slammed him on the ground, I'm going to shoot him in his right nipple with the magic missile.
Alright. You managed to hit him in the right nipple for a
Kobold
lot
yells
of
out.
damage.
Kobold
It's his
yells
favorite
out.
nipple.
Kobold yells out. The legs! The legs attack the legs! Prevent him from running!
Alright, next up is Tara.
All right. Would I get advantage or anything? No. Yes.
Yeah, you'd get a +1 to your roll if you were attacking the ringleader.
All right. Then I'm going to attack the ringleader with my shillelagh and try to break his kneecaps. Does not work. Not at all.
That's a 1D.
You rolled a 1d6.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Okay.
It would
well,
never have worked.
Oh, dear God.
Didn't help.
That's worse.
Somehow it got worse.
Cool. As you begin to try to do so, The hacker is going to tackle you from the side. From your point of view, you're going to see blades shoot out of her arms, and she's going to take swipes at you with mantis blades. For 3 damage.
No damage. Good.
Alright, next up is Finn.
I am going to physically try to hack and slash or punch the hacker.
Alright.
And that is awesome. That is just a straight D6. Nope.
Cool. She'll actually try to bat you away with the mantis blades. For 3 damage. Next up will be King. So you've got Sir Piss Pants that's backing away. And then you got the other guy right in front of you trying to duke it out with you.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna kiss him.
Like forcefully, or
Roll the d6 for me.
The count as an attack?
just one d6?
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
that's 6.
Okay, now roll your base damage for me. That's without Merciless, just the regular damage dice. 4. So you've mentally scarred him for 4 damage and can continue to do whatever it is you're going to do.
I'm gonna go in like I'm gonna kiss his sweet lips. And right before
No, it's happened. You've already kissed him because you scarred him. So
Oh,
after you
yeah,
kissed him,
bro.
what happened?
That one broke
I'm gonna
me.
kiss him again.
You're gonna kiss him to death.
That one broke me. I'm sorry.
You,
I'm gonna step back and lick my lips.
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna be in too much shock to do anything to you, so I guess whoever attacks him next is gonna have advantage. And it's Ko's turn.
Yeah, I wanna take my shield and bring it down like the the pointy end of the shield down on this guy's head. So what do I want to do?
Alright.
Yeah, because I assume he's still on the ground, maybe scrambling to get up at this point, but
Wait, which guy?
the boss.
Oh yeah, the boss. Well, isn't... Yeah,
Yes.
you're on top of him.
Also,
Yeah,
don't
so
forget Danny.
I slammed him against the ground, and then Orangelo shot him in the nipple.
Yeah.
And so now I want to take my shield and just like bring it down on his head.
Alright. And yeah, you were about to say that don't forget that they're taking damage.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
All right.
Alright, go ahead and take your tick.
Okay, it's on
Ah.
7.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
7. Alright. It is going to come with a consequence.
Sure, absolutely.
He's going to shout out. What do I want him to shout out? That son, where is it? He's going to shout out that you'll never be able to stop all of them. And he's going to crack one of his teeth, and it's going to explode in your face, blowing his head up.
Okay.
For 4 damage.
All right. Is that ignoring armor?
No.
Okay.
It's an explosion. It's not a just concussion.
And I assume he's dead at this point, right?
Oh yeah, he just popped his own head.
Yeah. All right.
If he wasn't dead, I would be more afraid of what.
Yeah.
Cybernetic, man. Maybe his head isn't where his brain is. I don't know.
From the throw you hear, "What now, bitch?"
No, from the dick.
There you go.
Cockmaster 9000.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was well worth
It's
the
got
money.
voice recognition patterns.
Yep. All right. That was me. Right.
Yep, now it's OJ. I don't know why I put you as OJ. Or Angela.
Why am I OJ?
Orange, Jello, OJ.
Yeah. Anyway, who's still alive? The head guy's dead, right?
Piss Pants is beginning to like fully try to sprint away from you.
Is Piss
guys
Pants
now.
away from everybody?
Co yells, "Quick to the fort, Bronco!"
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna cast Fireball on Piss Pants.
Make sure to put your gloves on first.
They don't fit.
Well, they do now, just not later.
Oh, that is a terrible roll.
Ooh, is there any way that I can help?
You're currently dealing with an explosion. I doubt you'd be able to actually help
I
him.
just want to yell words of encouragement.
That is a fail.
Can I help?
Once again, just like last time, Finn would be able to help, but you wouldn't
Okay.
because it's wizard magic.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. What do I do to help?
Just roll
Just
to
roll
assist with a
2d6?
bond, so 2d6 plus 1.
Awesome. I shall assist.
Cool. You're gonna assist him, so that 6 is now 7.
Alright. I am going.
Get him, Juice.
Ooh! I hit him in his butthole for a small fireball.
So I would like to stipulate that he threw it crooked and I slapped it away and it just went into this dude's butthole.
Yeah, alright.
I
Like,
did
what the
not
fuck
imagine
is-
that to happen, but it worked.
Either way, it's going in the butthole.
Of course, also consequences all around, right? So.
Yeah, sure. I'll draw unwanted attention to whoever else is still around.
Only the hacker's still there.
Come at me, bitch!
She's gonna pull out a gun and shoot at you.
Oh well, that is not. Do I get to defy danger on it? No, I do not.
Nah, it's because you got a 7.
No, I do not. Oh, whoa! I didn't expect this.
Shoot you for 3 damage. Just pop you in
Ow!
the foot.
Bitch, that was my toe.
As she does so, she ends up succumbing to the poison and dying.
Yes.
And now all
spit on
that's
her.
left is a very traumatized man and one with a burning butthole running away. Next would be Tara.
I'm gonna shoot it fire butt.
You can shoot a fire butt.
I'm gonna shoot it fire butt.
Alright, take a shot of fire butt.
Okay.
You don't have to roll for damage, a 1 would kill him.
Cool.
So, tell me
I
how
also
you...
shoot him in the butt. Cause you know, that's his vulnerability.
Alright, it's not the shot or the fire that kills him. The shot actually goes through and pierces through his groin, and he's like, "I'm tired of living," and just shoots himself.
That makes that makes sense.
Alright,
I would imagine a bullet butthole would make someone want to shoot themselves.
next up is Finn. And there's just a very, very shocked guy staring deep into the eyes of Kingzilla.
Okay.
Finn also tries to kiss him.
I'm going to jeez, man. I'm gonna overheat him.
Alright.
I want to stop Finn.
I
mean,
probably should talk to somebody.
You could attempt to, but I don't know if you'd even know how.
I'd tackle him, yes.
You
It's pretty fucked up.
That is pretty fucked up. But I guess try to tackle him and Finn defy danger?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so Finn, defy danger, and then Ko roll to unassist, I guess.
I rolled
So
an
that
8.
would be. I rolled a 10.
Cool, so it's still gonna happen, but you are gonna hit the ground, Finn.
I rolled a perfect 10 to defy danger, and I'm going to get hurt.
Well, that's because he's rolling to, like, halt you, so that'll drop it down to a 9.
Okay.
Because he rolled an 8 to do that.
As we're sort of careening to the ground, I yell out, "He's defenseless and not fighting back. We must stop this now."
Oh no. That's
Finn, you're only gonna take 2 damage. Go ahead and roll a d4. Cool. So he immediately just immolates.
Because I'm required to comfort those in need, no matter who they are.
He needs an adult, which apparently none of you are.
You should have known this by now.
Yep.
Yeah, so he ends up, his brain begins to spark and fry, and his head just catches on fire.
Awesome.
Drops to his knees and just face down on the ground, head on fire.
Kobo yells, "No!" and he like pounds the ground with his fist. And he says,
Finn says, "Quick, piss on him, put it out."
"Not like this."
Alright, you have now effectively managed to destroy the Takeshi Gang. You have technically one person that's still alive, but
He's
very,
unconscious,
very
right?
unconscious.
Yeah. I would like Esco to like scramble over to him and like basically defy anyone to attack him.
I immediately cast fireball on the one that is. Gotcha. No.
So, you have options. 2 of the buddies are just on fire, so I doubt you could loot those. But as far as for the unconscious dude is, Finn or Kingzilla would know that you could easily just cuff him and take him in, and that would still be considered as a completion.
All right.
I'm gonna take him, all right.
Oh god.
Out for dinner and a show.
Jeez.
I want to use lay on hands on the unconscious guy. Can I do that?
Oh no.
You can.
Yep. So I have to roll on my charisma, which is a +1. So 10.
Nice.
So I'm going to heal him
Just
for
gonna wake up and
1d8
attack.
damage. And so I heal him for 8.
Alright. He's still unconscious, but there's no, like, there's not going to be any repercussions for him being slammed into the ground.
Yeah. I expressed to the group, we should take him. He will be a valuable source of information for the underworld. And a fine convert to the Ivankov way of communism.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that, but okay.
So,
Alright.
can I pull a rope from my adventuring gear and tie him up?
Yeah.
I do that.
You now got a man hogtied. There's several bodies around y'all.
And I throw him over my shoulder. And then I yell,
Uh,
to the Ford Bronco.
Jeez.
and everyone else gonna follow him?
I would like to loot whatever's close to me. So I roll on wisdom, or yeah.
Well, there's currently a dead woman lying on top of you, I think. So, it's probably the closest one.
Sure. Nope, don't find shit.
You do manage to grab her ass. It's fairly nice.
Can I loot something?
Okay.
Angela, you're probably near where the brute was if you want to try and loot him.
I'll try to loot the brute. What is it, 2d6?
Loot the brute. 2d6 plus your wisdom.
Let me check and see what that is. I don't get an extra roll for that, or anything extra for that. Okay. Well, I don't find shit.
Cool. Actually, you do. You notice that the Cockmaster 9000 is hanging fairly loosely and decide to take it.
I don't want it. I immediately regret my decision.
You don't know what it is. You think it's important.
No, I don't know about that. That looks like it is hanging off his penis.
No, that looks like it was his penis.
Yeah, I don't want that. I immediately throw that at the first pedestrian that walks by.
There's no one walking by. There was just basically crime committed in the streets.
I immediately throw that down in utter disgust.
We were just in a gang war.
It grows legs and begins to skitter off.
It follows you home like a pet.
Probably should have kept that.
I want to
scary.
stomp it. Can I stomp it?
Yes, please stomp
You
it.
can attempt to.
Cool.
I'm gonna need you to roll on Dex.
All right. 10.
Ah, very nice. So you managed to stomp it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to do any damage, but now it's trying to wiggle out from under your feet.
What? Can I roll damage?
This is the 9000 series, sir.
I can't roll damage.
You won't be able to damage it.
It's over 9,000.
Are you sure it's not the 9001 series? Because it's over 9000?
Yeah, it's
It is now.
9001 series.
Alright, anything else?
I go to the Ford Bronco.
I definitely am not trying to pick up any fucking thing else off these fucking monsters.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Angelo, that you don't want any more like cyber dicks?
Well, I'm not near anybody else that I can thieve anything from.
Apparently,
you
all I got
remove
was a
your foot from the-
necrocopophiel.
Necrocopophiel. As you move your foot from the thing, it continues to skitter off down an alleyway.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not touching that.
We're going to
ever.
regret that.
Well,
We're gonna have a boss
it.
fight for just a penis.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The BBEG is going to be like, is going to be that giant.
A
the giant.
cyber penis.
Yeah, giant cyber.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So I take it everyone's going back to the car then?
The
Yep.
Bronco.
What else we got to do?
Alright. So y'all head to the car, and I guess you would have to head to the... Yeah, you'd have to head to Mr. Valewood's. Yeah.
As we're driving, and I assume that Kingzilla is driving, I ask Kingzilla, Mr. King, what does it take to drive the magic carriage?
Takes a whole lot of intestinal fortitude, son.
He says, oh, I see. He says, do you think one such as myself could possibly navigate the carriage someday?
Sure, why not?
He
The
says,
handy, whatever, rings.
there are reins.
It's a steering wheel,
You
but
just
it's not
pull-
gonna do anything.
You just pull the steering wheel off
Gotta
the hand to me. We all die in a fiery crash. That's great. Yeah, that was a fun campaign. All right, cool.
Perfect.
We're all
Perfect
dead.
campaign.
That was the end.
All right, cool. That's all.
So I'm gonna say that AI has been driving you, and Kingzilla only thinks he's been driving, so he does hand you the steering wheel.
All right, cool. I think I'm driving. It's great.
You're doing exceptionally well for a first timer.
He says, but this is so easy. I can't believe how easy it is. The magics in this world are truly impeccable.
Alright, so y'all managed to arrive at the Valewood shop. I don't even know what the hell I call it. Yeah, Valewood shop works. So you arrive at the Valewood shop with prisoner in tow. I take it y'all are gonna go in and turn him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
whoa. All we need
No.
is proof of the killing, right? So I assume that Finn and Kingzilla took the pictures or whatever because they would have known.
I
Yeah.
have already cybernetically took pictures and sent them for confirmation.
I want to keep the guy for us.
What?
I want to keep the guy. Unless someone wants to fight me on it.
No, I say we keep him.
For what reasons I'm afraid to ask for you.
Questioning and conversion.
Well, no, I was talking about Kingzilla.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find some way to stash him in the apartment.
Kingzilla has an apartment?
Kingzilla has an apartment. Finn has an apartment.
If you leave him with Kingzilla, you won't have him left when you find him again.
Look, I just want to question him, convert him, and set
Yeah.
him free.
We'll have a new
There's no
toy for
conversion.
Kingzilla. Oh, there will be conversion.
So we arrive at the ghost.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you walk in, I assume you would turn in the pictures to Mr. Valewood.
Yep.
I greet him. Well met, good ghost, sir.
Ah, hello. Welcome back, Co. and company. I see you've brought a strange individual here. Does he like being tied up?
He says he doesn't know that he's tied, I'm afraid.
What a shame. Oh well. So you turn the pictures into him. He's like, good. This one was worth 5,000 gold, so split that up as you see fit. And it's going to transfer the funds over to Finn.
All right. So
I was like gold credits.
1,000 gold each.
Finn,
Add it to your inventory, people.
Finn takes the guy and says, Sir King, could you monitor this gentleman for me momentarily?
Yeah.
He says, that's fantastic. Mr. Finn, I need the magic money card.
Okay.
He says, I will return momentarily, and he darts out the door and heads to that shop.
All right.
He gets in there and he says, "Sir, I have the funds you require. I now need a device to enhance magical power."
You're a very strange one to keep asking about magic. Are you talking about targeting?
He says,
We have something that can help you with your accuracy.
It's not for me, I have said before. He says, I need something for a friend that can increase a magic user, that can increase their ability to cast magic or their potency. More
Well,
power.
if it's for a friend, you know they'll have to be here so I can install it, right?
He says, it's not just something they can hold.
No, this goes inside you.
He says, okay.
Ripper Doc.
He says, just
Doctor who rips you open.
He says, one moment, just don't. I'll be right back. And he drives back out, runs back into the shop where you guys are, and he says, he walks up behind Orangelo. He says, Orangelo, I have come to make good on my promise to you to increase your power. He says, come with me. There is a man who will make you more powerful.
I feel like this is a terrible idea, but okay.
He says, fantastic. And he leads you out. And, I take you down the street to this guy, and we burst in the door, and I'm like, this is the world's most powerful wizard, and you will make him even stronger.
Wizard. Right.
Don't think anything about it. What is he talking about?
He says, this man has the ability to increase your magical power.
Sure.
Ah, shit, I gotta find the thing again.
He says, as we discussed before, I was remiss that I could not provide you with the thing that you wanted most. I gave Tara the clothing that she needed, and I provided Saragorn with the holy word of Ivankov. But for you, I could not provide the power that you needed at the time. But now I make good on that promise.
So, what exactly... He's saying, so what exactly is it you're looking to get?
I don't know. As the dungeon master, I just want his power to be better. So whether it's he does more damage or it's easier for him to cast, just something along those lines.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to give me a minute to find it, because I had something in mind. But fuck if there's not a lot of quote unquote items.
Like, I don't know. Give him the power to like empower spells even on a 7 to 9 or something. I don't know.
Well, there was I think it was an armor mod. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So he'll be able to install in like a headset or something a mod that will increase the chance to crit. So we'll say like it gives a +1 to casting projectile spells.
Okay. So like fireball or magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that kind of mod will probably cost you about, say, 750 credits.
All right. I pay it.
He's going to take Orangelo back into the back room and proceed to equip said thing.
Okay. That leaves me with 521 credits.
Okay, what is this doing to me?
So basically, any projectile spell like fireball or magic missile, you'll get a +1 to casting.
An additional +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other spells like cure, speak to dead, or whatever other kinds of spells. If it's not something you're firing at somebody, it doesn't get the +1.
Gotcha.
It just makes it easier for you to inflict pain on people. Holy pain. Because I don't know if you remember, but back in session 1, at the end of session 1, Ko asked you what you wanted for most in this world, and you wanted more power, and he said he would do whatever he could to give it to you. He's making good on that promise.
Yes. Long time ago. Okay, so while that's all going down, everyone else is back. I guess everyone else goes back up to Kingzilla's apartment.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Finn, since it's a regular apartment, you'll know there's a terminal in there if you want to try to crack the microchip.
Sure.
Rolling your intelligence, or whatever it is we use for, intelligence.
Nope,
Yeah.
fail.
Ah,
Ko wants to help.
I don't think Ko would be able to help, or Angela, since they're away. Kingzilla might, if he knows his way around some electronics, if he wants to try to assist.
Don't leave my body unattended.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm watching somebody.
Well, if he's in the apartment, you just toss him in the tub. I should probably
yeah,
change the
it's just-
apartment. So, Brad's
Yeah.
rolling 2d6 +1 to assist.
I didn't know I had to roll assistance. Okay.
Yeah. It's a roll plus bond. Cool. He helps the shit out of you.
Good.
He's like, try 1, 2, 3, 4, and it
Okay.
works. So it seems to be a note, and since it was done by psychos, a lot of it's illegible. A lot of it details like some really weird killings they did. But there's also a little code, like a riddle at the bottom. It says, follow the B to room 17C. The code to get in is 2103.
Okay.
And, yeah, so about that time, y'all get it cracked. Rangelo and Co. should be done at the Ripper Dock. And I guess we'll fade out there for now.
All right.
Can I, because I have essentially resolved a bond with Orangelo, can I take 2 experience?
Why?
In Dungeon World, if you resolve a bond, if you make a bond and you resolve it, you get experience.
I did not know that. Now that I know,
I didn't know that either.
I told you all
Nobody
a long time
knew that.
ago. I told you all a long time ago. No one ever decided to resolve bonds.
I probably was not playing the game when that was told. That's fine though. I don't care.
Also possible.
It was long ago.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right, cool.
No, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, not me.
We believe you. We just can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I never
it has
heard
to be a resolvable bond. I mean, if your bond is just like, yeah, we met one day, that's not a bond. But if you have some sort of like, you know, a
Well,
personal
would
tie
you
that
get
you can resolve.
Also, 2 experience for Amanda's character. No, that was just something else.
That was a choice I made. I made the choice just to give them something. But with you, I made a promise
Oh, okay.
to do something like, you know, some sort of like, you know, impossible task or something.
Alright, so we'll fade out with Code the Bullet and Orangelo getting back in time for dinner.
Cool. Sounds good.
He tried to give me the Cockmaster 9000. I didn't want it.
We just implanted it into your arm or your head or whatever.
Very occasionally you hear... Seems like it's following you.
That's what I said. It's following. Yeah.
It's indestructible. Don't fight it.
I'm not touching it.
While you're asleep, it grafts itself onto you.
Oh, I swear to God, I'll blow my dick off with a fireball, killing us both.
Right. I think
You don't want to be Robocock?
No.
Protector of the
and that's
weak.
the end of the stream. Hey, stream, bye, stream. Bye, stream. Okay, bye.